Hi guys, so it is Friday. Just a really quick update here. We done a little work in the shop Tuesday. Ended up finding some issues there in the front end. You stick around in the video and you'll see all that here in just a second. But we ended up having to order some parts, and long story short, we ordered a few parts and they're not here yet. So today being Friday, I'm sure most of you have known or have seen the weather forecast for this weekend. Most all the racetracks are canceled that was planning on racing Saturday. One of those being Smoky Mountain, which was our initial plan to be at. Once we saw the rain chances and we saw Talladega added us to the schedule for Saturday night, our second option, backup plan, was to be at Talladega tomorrow night. However, all the rain canceled the Saturday portion of Talladega weekend. And Talladega, in order to get a race in, they're racing tonight. However, our parts are still on UPS, and it's about 4:30 in the afternoon, so which is normally when we leave heading to Talladega. So obviously we can't go racing without the parts. So anyways, it's not a big deal. We already had prior arrangements for tonight anyways. That's why we wasn't planning on racing anywhere tonight. So this weekend's a wash for us. We'll be back in action Talladega short track next Saturday night, May the 2nd. And then hopefully, I believe the next race after that will be Magnolia, May the 10th. I had to check my dates to make sure on that. Not 100% sure, but anyways, whenever those parts get in, we'll be back in the shop. Maybe tomorrow. No, well, won't be tomorrow. Maybe Monday, sometime next week, getting ready for next weekend. We'll catch you guys back in the shop then, but until then, we appreciate all of you guys. Here's the video from the other night when we was down at the shop. We done a little work on the car. Dallas done some tire work, and like I said, I talk about those issues we find in the video, so stick around. Hit the subscribe button, like, share, comment, and we'll catch you guys next week as well. Alright guys, so we're back down in the shop. I got a quick product review or showcase that I'm going to show off here. Our friends at ArcCaptain, right there. If you remember, they sent us this MiG 250 that we used to finish up welding the race car. They've sent us a welding helmet. They sent us some gloves. They also reached out and asked if Maggie would be interested in any kind of welding gear. So they sent her a pair of gloves. Show them your gloves. Pair of welding gloves. Got a nice ArcCaptain welding jacket and a little ArcCaptain welding apron there. She said that she's ready to stand back and watch. She said she don't want to pull the trigger on the gun or nothing. She just wants to stand back and watch for just a minute. So I got a scrap piece of tubing here, and we're going to run a bead on it in just a second. But what I'm excited about, they sent us out a extension cord for our welder. This is a 8-gauge wire. It's rated at 40 amps. Not only did they send one, but they sent two. So two 20-foot 40 amp 8-gauge extension wires for the welders. 240 obviously. Excited about that. That way we don't have to. I don't know if you paid attention while we was building the car and everything, but we was using this just this house wiring, and it was kind of a pain because we'd have to reel it up and drag it across the back of the shop and hope that it didn't get tangled up on anything or nothing. So it's nice to be able to have one that reels out. One thing I like about both of these extension cords here is each of them came with this little Velcro strap. So you got a nice little carrying strap there, Velcro strap that you can use. Hang it up on the wall over here, keep it up out of the way. That way nothing happens to it. We'll hang that right there. We'll go back over here. They also sent me a pair of ArcCaptain welding gloves for myself. Code Bradbury at checkout to save percentage off. That helps you. It also helps us. There'll be a link in the description as well. You can use that for the welders. You can use that for the gloves, the helmets, the extension cords. whatever you purchase from ArcCaptain, use code Bradbury for a percentage off at checkout. But I'm gonna get over here right now. I'm gonna turn this welder on real quick and just show you that this wire works. Obviously, I'm not gonna put it through a load test today. I just don't really have that much welding to do right this moment. But that will be handy. We do got a little bit of work to do with the trailer where I need to weld a few things here and there. So being able to get the cart outside and away from the shop and not having to use that house wire there, that'll help out a ton. So tell me if your helmet darkens, okay? If it don't darken, we gotta work on it. Can you see me?
Yes.
Okay. Did it darken?
Yes.
Did you see that? Come stand right here. You ain't gotta do it. Come here. Just stand by me. No, stand right here so you can see, baby. Come here. See?
Yeah.
You see it?
That's what.
That's what?
Oh.
Come here. You want to pull the trigger?
No.
Of course not.
No.
So the
Alright, Mom, let me do a little video.
No.
So what'd you think of it? It's pretty cool.
Is your welding equipment pretty hot?
Is your welding equipment hot?
You getting hot in it?
Yes. It's hot.
It's hot.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
So when are you going to actually weld something?
I ain't gonna wear nothing.
Why?
I'm just gonna stay here and watch.
You're just going to stay there and watch?
Yeah.
You didn't even take the tags off your stuff.
Yeah. It's okay.
Uh-oh, I dropped your glove. Get it?
Oh.
Right,
Mom,
let's go.
let me do a video so I can tell them how it goes. Alright. Alright. Going back to this direction. It was actually pretty cool. I know y'all guys don't know how cool that would be, but it's actually really cool. So it's cool, but you don't know how cool it is. But when you just like get on TikTok and watch it, you will find out how much, and you can just see if you want to do your kids. If they want to weld, you can just buy a welder and just let them weld.
I know I didn't do much welding right there, but the cord is not hot. Be excited to put it through a full workload usage.
We've needed one of these.
Yeah.
Because all we had was a red naked one.
Yeah, pretty much. So, like I said, if you're interested in it or you're in the market for it, ArcCaptain, link will be in the description below. Bradbury code discount at the end. It locks in really good so that it don't come out.
All right, now back to our regular scheduled content. Let's get to work on this race car.
See, I'll check this out. I was doing my bolt check for the week, and the left front lower control arm, I got to the front heim on the strut. Noticed something a little funny. I don't know if you can see that. Y'all see anything right there? What about... right there. See that crack? Cracked all the way across. I've never seen that on a name brand heim. A quality heim. I'm glad I caught it though, because that could have been really bad. So, anyways, that was a major disaster avoided. Thought you guys might want to see that. Just so happened it had, looked like it had some oil buildup in it, so that crack was very visible. Anyways, well, we'll get that replaced, get that changed out, get a new one on there, and go again. So far, that's the only thing I found, which is a good thing, obviously. Dallas is still out there doing tires. She's doing tires, and she's live on YouTube right now, so I know you won't know that now, but...
guys. So there she was, all crunked up. So we got tires done. Brad nut and bolted it for the most part, babe. You done with nut and bolts?
I got ordered at the time for local control arms.
Other than that, and then he worked on his gauges and stuff. Is that what you were working on?
Let me see. I worked on the steering column. The steering column needed to be spaced over one more spacer right there, just to center the column up with the seat. That's something that's needed to be done since the first race. I just hadn't had time, so I gotta get a longer bolt for that. Another 5/16 bolt for that, and we should be good. That should put it dead center of my body and the seat. Before that, the steering wheel was kind of to the right side of the car. So got nuts and bolts checked pretty much everywhere else. Got to go back and just put a little oil on the heims and the moving parts, but as far as that goes, everything else is good to go. I showed you guys the broken heim that was on the left front lower control arm. Gonna get 2 of those ordered. Go ahead and replace both of them. Those were, I know it's a new car, but those heims were not new. So, you know, I don't know how old they was or anything like that. So we're gonna go ahead and just replace that and get that taken care of on both of them, and go from there. So pretty much gonna wrap us up for tonight. We fired it up just for a second to run some ethanol through the carburetor. That way it wasn't sitting here for an entire 2 weeks without being fired up and circulated. So we got that. Fumes are pretty heavy in here, so we're gonna try to hurry up and get out of here. Like I said earlier, if you go to ArcCaptain, you click on the link in the description, use code Bradbury. Is it 5%? 5%. 5% off at checkout. Helps us, it helps you. Any ArcCaptain product you get, use code Bradbury. Once again, we appreciate everybody helps out. Warp Speed Performance Parts, WJI Enterprise, GetMyInternet.com, PPM Racing Products, BB Designs, Booger Brooks Racing, Brinn Transmission, Penske Shocks, Gorsuch Performance, Stop Tech Brakes. All you guys over here, hit that subscribe button, like, share, comment.